Probably going to be a bit of a shorter one. Just yeah, get some of the relationship stuff done, and maybe a couple of maybe a dungeon. Get prepped for going to Oceania next, maybe.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Say, have you got some time right now? It's about what we discussed last time. I know I must head to my village to seek clues about my inheritance, but I freeze before I can take the first step. Let's go.
Oh, right.
Well, if you're sure, then I suppose now's as good a time as any. The village of Halia, is on the outskirts of Grand Trad. As we'll need the runner, please extend my apologies to the rest. With the runner we can make it there and back before dusk, though I can't help but feel guilt to request it for such a personal matter. Oh wow. With Stroll leading the way, we arrived at last to his childhood home, the village of Halia. It doesn't look like anyone has lived here for a very long time. It's a chilling sight. Travelling here by Gauntlet Runner, you'd think we were practically next door to the capital. Yet as I fled for my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. Probably hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, full of people crossing every which way.
Truth is,
You used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above the rooftops. It was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it like that.
is that right?
What happened was truly tragic.
Yeah.
It's been 7 years since that day. It feels like forever ago, and yet only the blink of an eye at the same time. Afterwards, I was shuffled between various relatives. Nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I'd become. I went to the site of our manor, but all I found was rubble. A few walls were sort of standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except, I discovered a letter.
Take this.
There was a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been designed to withstand a fire. I found a box there with a letter inside, and I recognized the writing as my father's.
Hey.
I'm afraid I must ask a favour of you. I've no doubt this is his will, and I know I must read it, but I'm going to go over there and do just that alone. But would you mind waiting nearby? It's okay to be nervous.
Thanks.
Thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. I waited nearby while Stroll read the will. But it's a good thing we found this. Seems like I do indeed have an inheritance.
And
The will said the family treasure was dispatched to the royal capital.
what?
It made it all the way to the capital?
Yeah.
Yes, but it doesn't give a specific location. Probably that numpty of a lord. The letter is unfinished. I mean, how could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human. Try not to let the anger win.
Sorry.
Sorry, whenever I think back to that day, my father names me the sole heir of his estate. He even addressed the letter to my beloved son, Leon. I feel only shame at such endearments. But as it stands now, the inheritance has but one purpose: to repay the debts owed by my parents, to my parents and to my people. So if they would see our house rebuilt,
I'll definitely.
I'll be whatever they want me to be, a noble of prominence or otherwise. I can make the people speak the name of House Haliotis with reverence, and once it lives on the tip of everyone's tongue. Maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. I never imagined the day would come that I'd come to terms with these feelings. I owe you so much, and more. I sense Stroll's deepened trust and his determination to confront his destiny.
I must use my nobility for good.
Significantly reduces the mad cost of studying the warrior lineage. While in reserve, the amount of experience Stroll gains increases. But first things first. I'm sure he entrusted the inheritance to someone in the capital. But I've no clue who it might be.
Say,
What was your father like?
That's...
He was a big man, so much so that standing next to my mother made her look teeny, but despite his size he solved his problems with his head. And he never treated people as lesser than him. In fact, he used to handpick the fish he would bring back to the household as gifts. Grand Trad was able to source fresh fish from Bralhaven, but in Halia they were a rare feast.
Aha!
Hey, maybe I'm on something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so he must have gone to the same one every time. Perhaps they'd remember him. That may be our best lead. I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Grand Trad, will you help me walk in my father's footsteps? It could still turn out fruitless, so I'll need all the help I can get.
this one's important.
Stroll asked me to help track down his inheritance. I recalled his father frequented the fishmonger near the Grand Cathedral in Grand Trad. I should start there.
All right.
But first, I have one more thing I'd like to look into. I think we're at a good stopping point for today, besides.
Let's head back.
Thank you, Simile. Let's head back to the Gauntlet Runner. Back to the Martyria Tavern.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I love it. This rain just won't cease.
It's quite fresh.
This is a most foul downpour.
Right. Boy there. This place.
This place.
How's an elder kid like you going to protect the country? Yeah, come on, give us your platform. What should I say to reach the public's heart? Help and understand each other.
I shall.
We must overcome our differences by helping one another and growing in mutual understanding.
That's
Oh, come off it. Is such a thing even possible? He's just saying what he thinks we want to hear. You're saying you're going to make people understand the purpose. I managed to win the hearts of the people with my speech. I feel that my eloquence has improved.
All right. Well then.
After spending more time with the people of the city, I returned to the group.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The Imps Den east of Martyria used to be full of bandits, but apparently goblins took it over. Is that so? At least we know what we're up against. Goblins move in groups. It is possible that they are just smart enough to understand the advantages that come with superior numbers.
I guess so.
Their leader is the Goblin King, right? We picked up a request, so let's knock him off his throne.
All right then.
I hear a voice. I think I'm just a bother to Miss Fabiana. Let's go talk to Maria then. Oh, and maybe Jaime.
You...
Do you have a moment? There's something I want to ask you. It's about Maria.
Sorry.
I know you must be busy.
You...
I'll come out and ask. Did you say something to Maria?
It's kind of...
Since your last visit, she's been acting rather odd. She insists on helping me with anything and everything, no matter what it is. I may have an idea. I'm happy that she wants to help me out, but at times feels like she's desperate to find something to do. Why, you little wretch, look at what you've done.
Wait.
Sir, why are you raising your voice at a child? This damn brat spilt me drink down my leg. That your idea of service, Fabian?
I'm sorry. Well...
Keep your breeches on wet as they are. Leave them at the door later for cleaning and I'll get another drink on the house. Apologies, but could you take Maria upstairs?
I'm sorry.
Listen.
You don't have to apologise.
But...
It's all my fault.
by the way...
Miss Fabienne was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. I just wanted to show Miss Fabiana that I can carry both the food and drinks now. Do you think Miss Fabiana will get rid of me? Does she not want me here anymore?
No.
She wouldn't abandon you. She wants you to stay here. But Papa did. He left me all alone.
Maria.
May I come in?
It's all right.
Oh, come now. Wipe those tears. That scary customer's already left. Everything's just fine now. Miss Fabiana, I promise I'll be a good girl from now on, really, and I won't cause any more trouble, so please. Even if we're not family, can I stay with you?
Maria.
Oh, my Maria, is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Of course you can stay here. You needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl, because this is your home. Maria, I may not be your mother by blood, God rest her soul, but nevertheless, you are still my most precious treasure, my family, and I consider you a daughter. Miss Fabienne.
Okay.
Now you listen here. Your papa never abandoned you. He did everything he did because he truly deeply cared about you. He worked to protect everyone. He worked hard to protect everyone above all else. That he did, and even if we can't see him anymore, I know without a doubt that he's watching over all of us. All he ever did was ask about you. He regretted every moment he had to spend away from you, and it would have made him so happy to see you grow up. But more than anything, he wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. You helped your papa too by giving him the strength to keep going.
Me too.
I feel the same way as he did, Maria. If you're with me, I can weather any storm.
That's why.
This place is your home and always will be. Rest assured, my dear girl, we have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter ahead of us.
It's all right.
You can come to me with anything. The things that make you happy or sad, or if you just want to talk about your papa, I'll always be there.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mister.
Thank you so much, mister. I'm glad that I am home. And I'm with my family. I can sense the deep trust that Maria has for me, as well as the heartfelt joy that she now feels.
It's okay.
Purpose increases
really
post-battle XP. Time will not elapse while cooking in the runner's kitchen. I can now cook in the Gauntlet's runner kitchen without passing time due to the effects of speed cooking. I'm glad I came to you for help. Would you mind checking in on Maria from time to time to see how she's doing for me? Oh, alright. About that scary customer from before, he was only in a bad mood because he recently lost his job. He got into a row with his wife. He thought about what he said before he went home, and he was sorry for yelling at you like that. Said he wanted to apologise to you himself, Maria.
I see.
Oh, okay. I think I get it now. You have to say what you mean out loud, or else no one will know. That means that there's more than I can do. Now, my little treasure, go and wash up, and before bed, how about you help me taste some new dishes?
Thank you.
Mister, thank you so much for everything today. See you later. I said goodbye to Maria and Fabiana and returned to the group.
Well then. All right then. Let's go.
Talking nonsense, you are. Talking nonsense, you are.
I just changed the setting on my microphone just to test something. Hopefully it doesn't sound bad, but I won't be able to tell until I get back. I vow to create a kingdom where gauntlet runners are available to all. Lena Caden at your service.
Oh, yeah?
Those are some pretty wild campaign promises. Why don't you put your word against theirs in a debate? If you can make them see the future they're envisioning, I'm sure you'll win some favour. Easier said than done, but you can't pass up the chance. If I enter in a debate here, my eloquence and my imagination should increase. If it all goes well, you might even get some donations. You want to give it a shot? Oh you're the kid, that weird gauntlet runner. Of course I remember you. I'm not worried about losing to some run-of-the-mill gauntlet runner, but yours really caught me off guard. I carry the name of my workshop on my shoulders, so I can't lose. Whether it's a debate or any other kind of contest, you're on. When I become queen, I'll make sure everyone has a gauntlet runner. Not only would it make transportation safer, it'd create a bunch of ace jobs for everyone. Besides, isn't riding on a cool gauntlet runner something everyone dreams of? Caden Workshop has a great selection of them. Brilliant, I've always wanted to cruise about in a gauntlet runner. I heard Lena's family is famous for their gauntlet runner workshop. Lena seems to have followed among the dreamers. How shall I appeal to them?
Wait.
Runners won't solve the issues discrimination and poverty cause.
No kidding.
That's true, tribal discrimination really pisses me off. Like the daft fools who question my runner's performance just because I'm an Urgriff. Huh? Isn't Lena agreeing with his argument? Lena probably just wants to sell gauntlet runners. Similarly, he's talking dreams too, but they're a bit more grounded than hers.
What?
Bugger, why is everyone taking your side?
I knew it!
You did great in the debate earlier. Seems like you even won over the other candidate. More importantly, you won over a lot of people. They even got you a little sign to show their support.
Works for me.
And doesn't it feel like you've improved your eloquence and imagination from this too?
All right.
After listening to the concerns of the other people, I return to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right.
Okay, back to previous setting. I hear a voice. Perhaps the captain would lend me his strength. Let's go talk to Heisenberg then.
Ah, it's you.
Once we got more progressive, I wouldn't be sure what to do with myself. I don't suppose I could ask you help with something. I know I'm imposing, but you remember we spoke about finding a spot to lay my son to rest. I happened across a nice place the other day.
My thanks.
You'll go then. The place I'd like to go is a cemetery on the outskirts of town.
Huh.
Plenty of new graves, possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here among many his own age. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. Don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here in singed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in.
That means.
Then shall we look somewhere else?
My thanks.
My thanks. I think we do well to check other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest, if you don't mind indulging me just a little bit further? Seems a peaceful place at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
No?
Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste. I can feel them eyeing us from the shadows too. It's too dangerous.
True?
I can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grey.
We shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations if you don't mind.
Got it.
My thanks.
I appreciate your understanding. You're certainly more patient than I was at your age.
The truth is,
All ogre have travelled far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an alternate home, some scatter the bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I loathed their indecision, and I looked down on them for it. But as I got on in my years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
even so,
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. We'll give it as much thought as you need.
listen,
Are you certain? You truly are an oddball.
then
Then might we take on the Gauntlet Runner again? This time I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
What happened?
no.
It looks just like a place my son loved.
My son,
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. Even now, 'tis as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs, but I know it's just an empty fantasy.
Everything okay?
yes. My apologies.
Apologies, I didn't mean for you to see me like that. But yes, this place could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run with the wind in his face.
But
And yet,
the truth is,
I just have one thing holding me back. That sweet smell on the wind, it reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies.
What?
You're just now remembering about your hometown.
no.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited even once since I left. And I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back.
Oh,
A wind blows in my home sweeter than any I've known.
Let's go.
but
No, you are right. I cannot let my slandering deprive my boy of his proper place.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I'd never have realised alone. I am grateful our paths crossed. I can sense Hesme's extraordinary resolve and the depth of his gratitude. The aloof hermit Hesme, keeper and inheritor of the thief's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to
A
blossom.
new power
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I must come to a decision.
The party can now study the assassin. You can now study the assassin in academia. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness. At least, let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time.
Homeward, then.
For today, let us rejoin our comrades.
What do you want to do?
But
All right then.
why?
Let's go.
All right then.
Let's go.
You have my thanks.
Pardon?
Say there.
Well met, eh?
You know what that platform over there is, mate? It's the mirror that shows you what you're made of. Times like these, you need courage where it counts. Only thing for it is to jump headlong into this canyon, with a rope of course.
Worth a try.
You're free to take the challenge if you want, but you'd fare much better if you had some courage. I suppose there's no harm in trying. To take the plunge, you must first believe in yourself. You will return a brave man indeed. Come now, test the strength of your will. Hey, I'm doing good.
Good, good.
Ah, that's the spirit. But you think you'll have that spirit after coming to eye with the bottom of the valley?
No way.
Let me get this straight. You're paying him to jump from here. You know what? Sure, you've survived dumber things than this. Good luck. Alright, said your prayers. Well then, forward march. There's no backing out now. Oh wait, that wasn't so bad. Wow, impressive. You put on quite a show. So here's a little something for making my day. Go on, take it. Foreign coin. Jumping from such heights has certainly increased my courage.
All right.
Jalek and I discussed the test of courage as we made our way back to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey,
Apparently another victim was claimed by the monster in Man-Eater's grotto. They went in looking for ore and were attacked. A true tragedy. One would not venture into such danger unless they felt the risk was absolutely necessary. It was a reckless decision, but regardless, the outcome is one in which we could have prevented.
So, hey,
Right, I don't want anyone else to be hurt. We've accepted the request, so let's exterminate the threat as soon as we can.
All right then.
want to talk with Mr. I miss him.
Mister.
Oh, hi, Mister. I talked to Miss Fabiana and I want to talk to Papa too. And I wanted to ask you something too. Actually, never mind, it's nothing. I want to go to the cathedral. Miss Fabiana, she said that Papa was always watching over people.
That's why.
So I thought if Papa was watching over me too, then maybe I could talk to him if I went there. Let's go. The guard at the entrance reluctantly let us in at Maria's pleading. I wonder if Papa heard me.
Hold on.
What did you tell him?
Hmm.
I told him that I'm sorry.
By the way.
I thought Papa had abandoned me, but I was wrong. So I told him I was sorry. Miss Fabiana said I could tell her anything, so I talked to her about a whole lot of things.
So.
I told her about Papa and how lonely I was after he was gone. She listened to me, and I was wrong that whole time. I'm sure your Papa is very happy for you.
Yeah.
Yep. Mr. Papa's job. Do you think I could do it too? Probably not. You might want to grow up a bit first. Miss Fabiana told me his job was to make sure everyone is okay.
Papa.
I loved when Papa made sure I was okay. When I cried, he'd give me a really big hug that always made me feel better.
That's why.
I want to be like Papa. I want to make sure everyone else is okay too.
Oh.
Oh, but I don't know how to fight. Does that mean I can't do it then?
In that case.
Why don't you try to make people around you smile? Sometimes that's enough.
Huh?
That's really all I have to do.
Okay.
Then I'll do it. First I was going to make sure that Miss Fabiana is okay.
Oh.
I wonder what I can do to make her happy. What's something that Miss Fabiana wants? She says she doesn't need anything like pretty clothes, so I was thinking flowers, and some snacks, and a new sign. She always says the sign got beaten up by the weather. If I make it look pretty again, do you think that will make her happy?
Wow.
Alright, I'll do just that. I'll make a new sign. This one will have Papa, and Miss Fabiana, and me and you all smiling together. That sounds like a great idea.
Really?
You really think so? I want you to be on the sign too, because you are my treasure. I can sense Maria's deep affection and trust.
I'm okay.
Healer Veneration significantly reduces the mag cost. Okay. Oh wait, do you know how to make a sign, mister? I know an artist. Let's ask Neurisus. He's quite good at drawing.
Huh?
Is that the person who drew those pictures of your journey?
Yeah.
I want to come with you. I want to talk to Mr. Neurus.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, come back soon, mister. I can't wait. I walked Maria home before returning to the group.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Mister? By the way.
Oh, you're doing it with Maria. Oh, after we're done with the veggies, we need to get started on the fish.
How do you make this?
We're going to make a seafood bread wrap, but how are we supposed to make the fish? Ooh. How are we supposed to make the fish? Take off the fish skin first.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it'd be hard to eat with scales and bones, huh? Maria and I poured our hearts into the dish. I feel confident that we handled that well. Let's serve it to the customer.
They said it was tasty.
Oh, the customer loved it. It's all thanks to your help.
All right.
I continued to help out as the night went on.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then. All right then.
Let's go.
Right. Time for the old girl to shine. Now then.
Here's where we are now. And right there's a labyrinth. And right there's a labyrinth.
Just a moment.
I think we have a favor to do there.
There is much to see.
It's your call.
Let's go.
Great. Let's move out.
They head to a cave said to consume all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
Can you hear me?
If you're hurting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I fixed the plant culture chamber. So you can grow seeds if you got them. Use it to plant any seeds you have. Thanks to the magic of the igniter, your crops will be ready for the harvest the very next day.
What to pick?
With the tips Maria gave me, I think I can cook without taking up much time.
All right.
Isn't that a dish from Hesme's hometown? I'll go get them.
Now then.
I've heard tell that you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you were right to summon me. Dough is a most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But you're in luck today, lad, for I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. I followed Hesme's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. Allow me to demonstrate the proper technique. Like this and that, huh? Why'd you idle? Come show me your conviction, huh?
Don't lose focus.
This is no time to rest. Should we err in either time or heat, all our effort thus far will be for naught. Wow, we've made the fluffiest bread I've ever seen.
In days gone by.
I present you a taste of my hometown with this benevolent bread. Prepare yourself, you are not ready. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without passing time.
Let's not.
What's this?
Are you free?
What don't we do today?
Sorry. If so,
Could you spare a moment for me then? 'Tis about Rodanth, the Knight Commander. My family found prominence through means beyond the wealth we lacked. Scholarship, mostly with some having developed a taste for politics. I was the outlier. My single-minded pursuit of martial arts put me quite outside their sphere, and considering my temperament, they had no idea what to do with me.
yes.
My family offered me no meaning worth pursuing, so I volunteered for the Guard when I was still quite young. I'd thought that in the military I could blaze my own trail on strength alone, but well, such ideas were meaningless to House Hulkenberg. Before I had the chance to prove my abilities, they had already made arrangements to assign me to the Knights, ensuring I would not disgrace the family name.
But
But I was fortunate enough to meet Rodanthe in the course of my training as a new recruit. He was born into a storied rogue household, but his house dissolved and he joined the military after its decline.
that's why.
We were alike in that way, seeking to rise by our own individual efforts, regardless of familiar background. What changed him?
The truth is,
After our training concluded, Rodanthe was openly being considered for an appointment to the Prince's Royal Guard. However, instead it was I, still tender in years, who was ultimately selected. Rodanthe lacked for nothing as a knight. He and I were equals in all things, save that my family had put the right words in the right ears. He was denied appointment to the Royal Guard. Instead, he was sent to the front lines alongside the common footmen of the state army. I'm sure he was frustrated. He made a name for himself and returned to the order, but to see him rise to the rank of commander in such a short period of time... Are you trying to say you respect him?
no.
Rodanthe's current behaviour does not befit a knight commander, and it hardly bears saying that we cannot allow such abuse of power. Even if I am partly responsible for his attachment to power, nay indeed, it would be all the more reason to intervene. But I cannot help but wonder whether it's even my place to judge him. Even as I sought to carve my own path, my knighthood only came at my family's behest, and after failing to protect my charge, I left the capital a wanderer. All these lofty words, what weight do they bear from one such as I, a knight errant and arid, failed in her solemn duty, but still a knight.
That's
I
right.
am no knight worth the pride of the order. Once upon a time I thought myself righteous. I respected order, brought many a criminal to justice, and saw many a punishment meted out.
Alas.
Yet looking back, I know it was a matter of convenience, a way to disguise the weakling I was, my knightly standing a replacement of the family I had forsaken. Of course, in my time as knight I failed to protect the prince, and abandoned my post to seek him out with no more honour than a thief in the night. I fled my family and I fled my knighthood. Rodanthe, he sees this in me, clarion clear. Who am I to claim any chivalry over him?
So then,
So you would repeat the past and run from Rodanthe. Rodanth. No, I was simply afraid to face him, and afraid of facing who as I once was.
It'll be fine.
You don't need to be afraid.
You know,
Just the way of a broken sword, I suppose. Brute force will avail it nothing, huh? But still.
I see.
Why yes, that sword. Perhaps I'd lost sight of something very important indeed. But you've always been there to remind me. I'm truly indebted to you, Simile. Know that you have my sincerest thanks. Valkenburg seems like she realised something. I sense further deepening of our bond.
It is finally time.
Knight
to settle
Veneration.
this.
While in reserve, okay.
Sorry.
If I may, I'd like some time alone with my thoughts. When I've found my answers, let us speak here again.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the Gauntlet Runner stops gently.
Giving it some thought?
Let's keep going.
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
All right.
This is the Valmo's nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave. Most of the miners have run off, it seems. Guess it's all on us from here.
Understood?
Mining for ore and gemstones is the town's principal industry. If nothing else, we'll have to clear these monsters out so people can retain their livelihoods. Yes, and the town's taverns and shops depend on the miners' patronage as well. To leave this situation alone would be to see the town's economy slow to a halt.
Finish it, quick!
Okay, we'll wreck these worms then. No, you know what? We'll eradicate them, and their little larvae too. What's gotten into him? Is he not a tad overexcited for this task?
Oh.
Just a second, I sense that. This feeling is...
So, hey,
I thought I sensed one of the relics Neurus is looking for. Okay.
What now?
You!
Hey.
The freedom of a wanderer.
In the name of justice!
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
15.
okay then.
We're exploring this idea today, right? Everything ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey,
Hey!
There they are.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Time for some food.
Feel greater power within.
Forward!
Impressive. Your training
see
has
the
paid
end.
off. I knew I could count on you.
My fellow travellers, are you all prepared to deal with paralysis? Gangafloss unleash a dangerous numbing pollen attack. Before you get hit and lose all feeling in your body, I recommend you burn things with fire. I'm not so fond of that.
Not bad.
There they are.
Very impressive.
The door.
Right there. Push through!
Impressive as ever.
Oh,
There they are.
We've been spotted.
You're there. Are you making sure to fight higher rank enemies?
What?
It's the talking tooth again. Any more good advice, Toothy? If you fight higher rank enemies, you'll get lots of experience as a reward and you'll get super buff. But weak enemies aren't worth the trouble. You'll barely get any experience and you'll stay wimpy and wobbly. The weaker your opponent is, the less experience you get. Bullying the weak just shows how weak you are. If you want to get tough, you'll have to bite down and take on strong, high rank monsters. If you don't, you'll be the rank one, smelly? I'll have more top secret tooth truths if we meet again, like brush your teeth before you go to bed.
Nice.
Screwed up mineral. I found a strangely shaped pebble. There's a mysterious light shining from inside. You know what? It could be the relic Neurus was talking about. Let's show it to Neurus anyway. As Gallica said, this stone may be some kind of relic. I'll take it back and show it to Neurus.
Right there. Push through!
Right, we did it!
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
All right.
Onyx.
Everything's pretty standard. I bet we could move something near here. Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear. Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear.
Yeah.
Great find. Keep it.
There they are.
Hey, good one.
Whoa.
Good find.
Everything's pretty standard.
I see the enemy.
Push through!
You're not going to make it if you don't heal.
Forward!
Take it slow. There's no rush.
Push through!
Time for some close combat. Right there.
Hey, good one.
There they are.
Come on! Impressive as ever.
I admit, it feels good.
Charging
to
it.
get
Take this!
Time for some close combat.
All right, we did it.
Who did this happen?
Have you come to take on the Valmo? Then you best turn right around. I'm warning you for your own good. I tried challenging with my comrades, but weapons didn't do much. In name anima, they just called more over. And apparently their entire finishes just have no effect. Wonder what type of magic would work.
I see the enemy.
Forward!
Time for some close combat.
There they go.
A preemptive
Take them all
strike!
out.
Stay calm, everyone. Electricity's no good against them. That's the last thing we need.
Magic Seeker! Wind!
You hit their weakness. That's
Sword
your
Master!
opening, Captain.
I stand ready. Let justice prevail. Not this one. I defer to you.
I show no mercy.
Magic Seeker! Scour!
Sword Master! I'll take them! Not done yet.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. The captain's down. Someone, help him back up.
pardon
Might be
him, dear.
knocked out. Someone help him get back in the fight.
Behold! We stand
All
together!
right, let's go!
Yeesh, that got ugly. Don't forget to heal up, okay?
I continue to grow.
Nice.
Here we go.
There's something we can use nearby.
Right there.
Avoid the fight. Stand ready.
There's something we can use nearby.
Forward. All right. How's that?
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
There they are.
Come on!
Right there. Time for some close combat.
Did it!
I see the enemy. Charging in.
That takes care of that. I think we're safe now.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
What now? Mate! Nice.
Our risk pays off.
Right
Draw
there.
steel. We are
Time for some close combat. How's that? Charging in. Forward.
Feel the power grow.
Charging in. Forward.
I imagine.
Whoa, here we go.
What now?
Watch out! Yep.
What now?
Mate!
This place.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm sensing something ahead. Are you all prepared for a hike?
What?
Looks like the Valmo were just here, but... Now they were waiting underfoot. Let's finish them now before we're really in
Is
for it.
this right?
Roberta devised a plan of attack. They look quite sturdy to me. Well, it's a good thing we didn't leave it to the miners and their pickaxes. Time's up for careful inspection. Look alive, everyone.
To the rear, now accept your fate. No, I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
Let's stay
Trevor.
calm. I'll get some distance. Let's go. Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford to.
That's
Stepping
your
back.
opening,
No
Captain.
holding back.
They're weak to ice. Let's stop
Burn
them
to
cold.
impossible.
That was nullified?
I stand to the rear guard with blade in hand. Freeze!
Hulkenberg got them right
You
in their
think
weak
yourself
spot.
equal to a UG's all power of kings? Rancor!
Hulkenberg's moving
Come
slower.
forth, Royal Soul. Maybe let's work together.
Go!
You hit their weakness.
In the name of
That's your
justice.
opening, Captain.
You first.
Heisman,
Observe the
they cut your
economy.
speed.
Let's
So
be
be
on
careful.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. I'll use what I must. They're swift.
It's
Work
okay.
on your aim, Heisman.
I have your back. This is nothing.
Stroll, they got you with multiple ailments.
This should work.
Is everyone all right? Allies, together!
Let my power support you.
Hulkenberg got them right
You
in
think
their weak
yourself
spot.
face me? Time to end this.
I will
all
fight with
smoke and
pride.
mirrors, eh?
Let's set it up.
Close nothing back.
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight.
That's your
Swordmaster.
opening, Captain. Right on target. Nice one, Stroll. Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Join with me.
We'll combine our strength.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Perhaps this suits me best. I'll use what I must. Eat. Some darker arts.
It's okay. We'll do this together.
Tis yours.
Hey, don't get
Oh,
sloppy,
don't miss.
Captain. He's about
Ridiculous!
to collapse. Someone heal him fast.
This calls for one of these.
Quite a boon.
Thank you.
Hulkenberg's moving
behold.
slower.
We stand together.
Hulkenberg got them right
Be
in their weak
neither
spot.
timid nor arrogant. This should work.
Captain,
Let's
they've
set
slowed
it
you
up.
down.
Go!
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford to hold
That's your
back.
opening,
Sword
Captain.
Master! Hack and slash! Tougher than I thought. Please!
Stroll, they got you with
Comrade,
multiple ailments.
Let my power
Right,
support.
Hulkenberg, pull yourself together.
The
Knocked out?
shame.
Someone help him get back in the fight. Heismay got
Let's
knocked
work
out.
together.
Strike got her
Last one.
Now, what's the play? Here!
I shall repay this
Is everyone
favor
all right?
tenfold.
Behold!
We'll combine our strength.
Hulkenberg
together.
got them right in their weak spot.
Perhaps this suits me best. I was saving
helped.
this.
I'm obliged.
My thanks!
Oh, come on.
We'll do this together.
Tis yours.
You hit their weakness.
In the name of justice!
To the rear guard. Teamwork.
So
Let's
much
stay
for
calm.
that.
I'll get some distance. Let's work together.
Go!
You hit their weakness.
Moving to the rear!
That's your opening,
Let's see how
Captain.
this plays out.
Observe the to the rear guard. Let us fight as one.
Let my power support you.
Hulkenberg got them right
Let
in
us
their
clean
weak
up the...
spot.
Oh, power of kings.
Why, hello there, treasure. Dodged! Nice one, Captain! Heismay!
I'm all
they cut
prepared.
your speed!
Tis
So
yours.
be careful!
In the name of justice! I call upon royal power within! The power of light!
Captain,
Is that join
they've
with
slowed
me?
you down!
You can do this.
Hulkenberg got them right
Be
in their weak
neither...
spot.
Face me. Some darker arts.
Hulkenberg's
Let's work
moving
together.
slower.
Hold nothing back.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. I cannot move. Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
This calls for one of these.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape.
Comrades,
She needs help.
lend me your strength.
Let my power support you.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Perhaps this suits me best. This should
That
work.
helped.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
It's okay. We can do this. Let's set it up.
Strike true. You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the
That's
play?
your opening, Captain.
Could do with this.
Thanks.
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
Okay, I think I need to get them at the same time.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
Join with me.
You can do this.
Hulkenberg got them right
You
in their
think
weak
yourself
spot.
equal to a UG's agility? Now accept your fate. Apologies.
I will
Would you
fight with
finish
froth.
it?
I'm all prepared.
Hold nothing back.
Last one.
In the name of justice! Sword Master!
Satisfactory.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Well, we took it down, now we just need to report it.
Hail.
Just the alpha rockworm eye.
Hey,
What?
Now then.
In that case,
Let's go back. Wait, did I just... Damn idiot.
Hey. Okay then. Right?
Back to the Martyria Tavern.
Now then.
Valmo is no more thanks to us, and all that's left now is to report it in at the recruitment centre. It would be a first-rate source of protein if not for its aggression. Nevertheless, the locals should be pleased that we put an end to it. Can we please fight just one monster that she won't try to eat?
Well,
Similarly, let's go give our report on that bounty when we have the time.
The deadline is...
The road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared soon. We've got the head we're after, but I'm sure we can do more good around here in the meantime. Yet to most people we're still a band of nobodies. Maybe we should visit more and see if we can get strong enough to make a name for ourselves.
guess we're splitting up.
You know, all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us and then we can hit the hay. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
right.
We depart tomorrow.
Thank you, you really helped me out. Take a look.
Oi, that's the Alpha Rockworm eye, isn't it? So the Alpha Rockworm Valmo of Man-Eater's Grotto is no more. You've done well for someone so young. Not a lot of folks are capable of taking something like that down. Thanks to you, the miners can go back to work. Here's your reward.
We did it. All right.
Oh, courage. 106.
well done.
I'd like to ask you to take on more contracts. Come back and see me again.
What do you think of this?
That reminds me, it's not exactly a bounty. I heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum back in the capital. Some high and mighty noble in the capital is looking for someone who can take it down. Said something about having made off with a family heirloom. Claims reward will be pretty reeve, but the army's too busy to deal with a personal request, I think. Why didn't you give it a go?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right then.
Let's go. Hey?
I detect the scent of food on you. I will judge its worthiness, so please show me the dish you brought. Benevolent bread.
Cheers.
So this is the dish you have chosen. It would seem this is little more than a plain white bread, however that distinct aroma. Ah, the gentle fragments of fresh milk. You have used the mellow milk that the Martyrio prides itself on.
What are you playing at?
This soothed softness feels like it's enveloping everything. It's exactly the dish I was looking for.
Sure.
I take it we
but-
passed. Indeed, the people of this town need a dish like this. I'm sure it'll help give them the spark to move forward
I
again.
appreciate it.
Even I cannot hide my admiration. As promised, your reward.
Mission accomplished.
Limp goldfish. 64? You, however, have provided a most brilliant answer, one that provides you genuine care for this town and its people from the bottom of your heart. As such, I would be delighted to offer my support in your future endeavours.
Lovely, that.
Chefs and kings alike must seek out new knowledge and new challenges to bring the people joy. Indeed, that is how I know you would make a fine ruler. But at a certain point the king lost this world to carry on. I hope you will not end up the same way. And now I fear I must take my leave. Places to be. Well, I am going to cook for the people of Martyria. Their wounds to the heart have not yet healed after all. And having tasted the dish you provided, I find my zeal for cooking renewed. I have much to learn before I perfect my craft.
Cheers.
If, by chance, you were to become a king, I would not be opposed to working in the royal palace once again. And now, farewell.
Yeah.
Well, now we've got a world-class cook on our side, we better give this all we've got. Okay, let's go Sun Lumia Street. Let's quest.
Got a minute?
Why stroll there?
Oh, thank you indeed.
Is this the resentful? Yes. We're in trouble, serious trouble, trouble most dire even.
What?
You? An elder? Oh, I assure you my problems are beyond your filthy tribe's meager means. My, aren't you full of yourself? You talk big, but I bet your problems are perfectly trivial. You dare mock me, impertinent fairy? Fine, I'll tell you bottom dwellers about my problem, so clean the slum grime out of your ears and listen.
That's terrible.
My wife died in the incident at the Grand Cathedral. She was attacked by one of those reanimated corpses. Unfortunately, that means the heirloom necklace that she was wearing, my heirloom necklace, was left lying about somewhere in there. I need it retrieved at any cost.
Can hardly believe such
A scrawny, spineless elder like you would stand no chance with that corpse-laden mausoleum. I'm not stupid enough to place my faith in you, but if you happen to be acquainted with an actual honourable and courageous warrior, then tell them this. Whoever brings back my black-jewelled necklace from within the Grand Cathedral mausoleum, I will bestow a reward of 4,000 reeves. The necklace was stolen by some sort of large, ghostly monster. From what I heard, the army planned to simply seal off the entrance to the mausoleum in August. Before that happens, I will need the assistance of a brave warrior.
If so,
Why don't we become the brave warriors he's looking for? We can show him up and collect a reward in the process.
let's give it a shot.
A haunted heirloom. A nobleman in Granthad asked us to retrieve a black jewelled necklace stolen by spectres in the cathedral's mausoleum.
Okay then.
We passed through there when we went to the Grand. We didn't fully explore it, so we don't know what else could be in there. We should be prepared for a fight.
Alright then. Let's head there right away.
Come to think of it,
I love it.
heading out?
Oh, those blasted noble idiots. How am I supposed to gather mortar skulls from skeletons now, damn it?
The goal.
Oi, do you make a habit of eavesdropping in on people's private monologues? Well, not like it's going to change my fate either way.
Hey,
We were talking about those skulls earlier, right? Why in the world would you need those? Well, there's no way that Saphira and an elder could ever empathise with the plight of a man like me. An elder with a fairy. Hold on. Don't tell me you're the ones who put down that mess at the Grand Cathedral. I must admit, it's hard to believe an elder could be that skilled. But if the rumours about you are even a little bit true, then you might just be able to do something for me. I need someone to bring me mortar skulls from the Grand Cathedrals. Sounds interesting. You really do it. You're a lifesaver. The mausoleum's a complete den of monsters, so there's no way in hell I'd ever set foot in there myself. All I need you to do is bring me 8 mortar skulls. I understand the nature of the quest is rather unsavoury, but I have my reasons. At this rate, I'll get the death sentence for sure. I can't explain it now, but I'll give you all the sordid details when you bring me those skulls. A death sentence?
Please help.
I need the goods by July 30. Your success determines my fate, so be sure to help me before then.
Let's give
Skullduggery. That said, I guess we can't let that guy get executed. If you want to stop by the mausoleum, I wouldn't be against it.
Please help.
July 30th.
What now?
Grace's daughter.
Mister,
Not now. Styles Merit. Okay. Mister, is Mr. Nearest there? Do you think you can help me make a sign?
Yeah.
Okay, my heart's already beating really fast. I'm a little nervous.
Aha!
Oh, a present you say? And no cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create? You can help, right? Colour me intrigued. You've piqued my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? This design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired. Such lively line work and vibrant colours are truly innovative schematic.
Genius!
My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and greyest boulevards. Thanks you very much. I guess I know I've got a fine cut of wood round here that was destined for this purpose. It should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike, yes?
Amazing.
Wow, Mr. Nearest is really helping us. I can't believe it. I'm sure it's going to turn out great.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now that Mr. Nearest is helping, I hope it makes Mrs. Fabiana happy. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother.
Oh-ho!
Ahoy, young lady. The sign is now ready to be astounded to the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I'll need to handle that myself, certainly. To the honeybee.
Let's go.
Hurry, mister, let's go.
Now then.
I'll sign the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work.
Wow.
Ooh. Wow, it's so sparkly. An astute observation, little miss, but there's more to this work than good looks. It's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, I'm sure you'll agree.
Maria!
Maria, have you returned home?
You know.
Look, Miss Fabiana, I asked Mr. Nearest to make this for you. He said the last time was too old, so do you like it?
Right.
Maria designed it herself. Oh, Maria, you foolish child, why have you done this? You spoilt my lovely sign. In an alternate universe. You did this for me?
Thank you.
Thank you, of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
It's truly a wonderful sign, and so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all these smiling faces. If he could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear.
Huh?
Oh no, Miss Fabiana, are you crying? Pay it no mind, dear. The sign is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting.
You all.
Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course. To thank you for all for this. You'll come in and eat, won't you?
Oh.
Oh, of course, of course. It would be quite rude to turn down free drink, would it not?
Oh, good.
I'm glad. Mission complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, our sign made sure Miss Fabiana is okay, alright? She said she liked it, but she was crying. Do people cry even when they're happy? You're right, Miss Fabiana was really happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now? You did a great job.
Oh, yay.
You, yes.
You know.
When you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place and the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everybody else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the
There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad, in trouble and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids, everyone is suffering, just like I was.
I'll do my best.
But I'm okay now. I want to make things okay for everyone else too. I can sense Maria's kind determination and the strong trust that she has placed in me. Rank 6.
I wonder if Papa is watching.
I want to make sure that boy is feeling okay too.
Maria!
All right then. Go. What now?
Talking nonsense, you
Everyone listen! I am...
Listen up, when I am king, I'm turning half this country's cities into entertainment districts. And the spirits will flow from their cask free and for all.
Yeah?
Huh?
Oh no.
Hang on. All right.
3-1.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I didn't mean to press that.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes.
Now then.
Oh, hey!
Leaving behind the old castle town, their destiny.
What now?
Is that seriously the last time I saved?
What now?
$17.15. Damn it.
What now?
Mage!
What now?
Healer!
This place.
I'll use what I must. What a blunder.
So much
I'll get
for
some
that.
distance. Lend me your strength.
Strike true!
You hit their weakness.
Now, let's move into
That's
the
your
rear.
opening,
Let's
Captain.
get on with it. Something else. Healer! The power of light.
I'm stepping back. Behold! We stand together!
We'll combine our strength.
Hulkenberg got them right
Let
in
us
their
clean
weak
up
spot.
this. Now accept your fate.
Why, hello there, treasure. Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Let's work together.
Hold nothing back!
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight as the
your
noble. I shall
opening,
vanquish evil. Try not to worry.
Thanks.
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
Heisman,
Observe the
they cut your speed.
Let my power
Be
support.
careful.
Be neither timid nor oh, power of kings.
Stroll,
Lend me your
speed
strength.
down.
Go!
Move.
Is that all?
The captain's paralyzed? We're in trouble if he can't move.
Are you prepared? Be ready for anything.
Hulkenberg's
I
moving
stand!
slower.
Join with me!
We'll combine our strength.
Hulkenberg got them right
Let
in
us
their
clean
weak
up
spot.
this mess. A favor, if I
Heisman,
may.
Let's stay calm.
they
Let's
cut
work
your
together.
speed, so be careful.
Strike true!
You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the
That's
play?
your opening,
I call
Captain.
upon royal power within.
Thanks.
Quite a boon.
Plus needed. Only a flesh wound.
Move.
The captain's paralyzed?
Allies!
We're in trouble if he can't move.
Not this skill.
From our
I knew you'd help.
You think yourself, I'll use what I must. Commendable bearing.
I will fight with pride. We'll do this together.
Show them our might!
You hit their weakness.
The power of light.
That's your opening, Captain.
Oh, healing light.
Much thanks.
Thank you. I shall be as a shield.
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Rancor formidable indeed.
So let's work together.
Strike true!
You hit
Last
their
one.
weakness.
I shall fight.
That's
No
your
holding
opening,
back.
Captain.
Okay. Not bad at all.
Now then.
And that... What now? The freedom of a wanderer.
In the name of justice.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Hey. Okay then. Right?
I can't believe I didn't save it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Right.
But
Pardon?
why? Thank you. You really helped me out.
We did it. All right.
Well done.
All right then.
Let's go.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Oh, what a picnic.
Got a minute?
What a name.
Talking nonsense, you are.
Oh, thank you, dear.
What? Can I help?
Let's give it a shot. Okay.
All right, then. Let's head there right away.
The go-
Let's give it a shot.
All right, then.
Mister? Mister? Yeah.
Aha!
Amazing.
Right.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I wonder if Papa...
All right, then. Go.
Talking nonsense.
Everyone
you
listen.
Are. Huh?
Please listen.
Works for me.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have His Eminence Forden grinding his teeth that, for now, let's enjoy the show!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you. Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for? Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Whoa! Let's see. Here's where we are now.
Hold on.
Here's where we are now.
This place here.
Oh, hey!
It is a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of... All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, near us?
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Why, never. Who do you think of you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brilhaven, capital of Oceania.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
What to pick?